Let me breathe. Yes. That because Abraham was willing to risk everything and leave everything, that was enough of a reason for God to choose Abraham. This was the guy that God wanted to be able to leave the things that he knew, to leave the culture in which he was surrounded, and start something new, to take a different path. And that is the reason for God's love with Abraham. The second midrash, that it had nothing to do with God seeing something from Abraham, that it was actually Abraham towards God. That Abraham it says in Parshat Be'et Hanan, why did God choose Abraham? Why did God choose Bnei Israel, the people of Israel, to be God's nation? Ki am kadosh atah, you are a holy nation, l'Adonai Elohecha, to your God, to Adonai your God. B'cha, b'char Adonai Elohecha, yot la'am sigula. God chose, Adonai your God chose you to be God's people, mikol ha'amim, from all the nations, asher al pnei adamah, that are on the face of the world. Lo merubechem mikol ha'amim, not because you are the greatest of nations. Chashak Adonai bachem, v'yichar bachem. It's because God loved Bnei Israel. And that, there's no explanation other than that. Only because God loved him. And that is my third reason. Yeah. All I need is love. The reason that I love Jen is because I love Jen. Because there is a mystery. It's because there is mystery. There is mystery in our love. There might be rational reasons, there might be practical reasons, but the root of our love is still a mystery to me.
Beautiful.
And with that, we have just a short letter from my teacher, from our teacher, Rav Shmuel Lewis in Jerusalem. He wanted to send blessing along with me. We're going to read that now by our honorable Rabbi Tisch.
For Jen and Zach at their wedding, Mazal Tov.
Mazal Tov.
Lo tov heot ha'adam levado. It is not good for the human to be alone. So said God of the first human, even though the first human really was alone. We understand that God made that statement in regard to all humans, even those born into a world with 7 billion other humans. Because it's obvious to us that the mere presence of other people does not make someone not alone. Why is this so obvious to us? The Mishnah in Sanhedrin teaches, Kol ha'me'abed nefesh achat ma'aleh alav ha'katuv ki'ilu ibed olam maleh. Kol ha'me'abed nefesh achat ma'aleh alav ha'katuv ki'ilu kiyem olam maleh. One who destroys a human life is as if he destroyed the entire world, and one who sustains a human life is as if he sustained an entire world. In context, this means that like the first human, every human is the potential progenitor of an entire human world. But with a little exegetical freedom, he allows us, we might connect this statement with a statement a few lines on in the same Mishnah. V'la'gid gudulato shel hakadosh baruch hu she'adam tovei kama matba'ot b'chotam echad v'chulam domin zeh lezeh. To tell the greatness of the Holy One, blessed is He, for a human mints many coins with one mold, and they're all the same. The Melech Malchei HaMelachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Tava Kol Adam Bechotmo Shel Adam Rishon Ve'en Echad Mehen Domei L'Chavero. But the King of Kings, the Holy Blessed One, mints every human in the mold of the first human, and yet not one is like any other. Therefore, each and every one should say, "It was for my sake that the world was created." Putting these two statements together, it seems that each human is not just as if a whole world, but that every human is an entire unique world. To know there is another planet out there, another galaxy, does not reduce my aloneness. So too, to know that the world that is me moves around in this space with so many other worlds does not reduce my aloneness. To enter the world that is you and to host you in the world that is me, that reduces aloneness. Most of the time, such sharing is done intermittently, and hence the connections and recognitions it gives rise to are based largely on what is common between two worlds, the two people. Such sharings take the edge off aloneness, but they do not provide the connection that is the ground and essence of spiritual growth. The less intermittent and the more comprehensive the sharing, the more that changes. When two people join together in a full-time, lifelong commitment, one of the things they commit to, without even knowing yet what it really means, is to enter the other world and to host in their world despite the differences. But despite, of course, is not the right world. On the contrary, they commit to a full-fledged sharing davka because they have learned to love enough of the difference, of the uniqueness, to want more. Learning to recognize the difference and to love it is perhaps the most remarkable and the most human thing about marriage. In the final of the blessings we say for the newlywed couple, we bless God for creating ahava, achava, shalom, v're'ut, love, fraternity, peace, and friendship. Taking one more exegetical freedom, I would say we bless God for the following: ahava, mutual caring; achava, beginning in what is shared, what is common; shalom, learning to respect the differences as they are discovered; v're'ut, and then loving the difference just for what it is. Jen and Zach, from far away, I am thinking of you at this very moment, blessing God for helping you to have found the opportunity to realize His blessings of ahava, achava, shalom, v're'ut. I'm sorry I couldn't do it in person. See you soon. Love you.
I'm going to ask